Hello. HMS Victory saw action in the American War of Independence as well as in the French Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars, famously serving as Admiral Nelson's flagship at the Battle of Trafalgar. She is the only Royal Navy warship of the period to survive. Ordered by the Navy Board in 1759, Victory was designed by naval architect and surveyor of the Navy Thomas Slade and built at Chatham, where the historic dockyard has a fully rigged model. She was classified as a first-rate ship of the line. The system of rating warships, initially based on the size of the crew, had changed by the late 17th century to the number of carriage guns mounted. First and second-rate ships typically had 3 gun decks. First-rate vessels had 100 plus guns, second-rate ships in the 90s. At Trafalgar, Victory was equipped with 104 guns. After 32 years of service and a couple of refits, Victory was earmarked for conversion as a hospital ship, but when HMS Impregnable struck a shoal and was lost, she was given a major overhaul and repainted in the black and yellow livery we see today and kept in commission. From 1803, Victory was Nelson's flagship. Extensive repairs were carried out after the Battle of Trafalgar, and Victory returned to service in 1808. In 1831, she was listed for disposal, but Thomas Hardy, her captain at Trafalgar and now First Sea Lord, refused to sign the warrant, and so Victory survived. What was believed to be a replica of the 10-foot tall wooden figurehead, featuring 2 cherubs supporting the royal coat of arms, was replaced in 2009 because it was in poor condition and sawn into pieces. Later investigation revealed it to have been carved in 1815 and that it was an exact copy of the figurehead that had adorned the prow at Trafalgar. The sections are now on display in the HMS Victory Gallery of the Historic Dockyard National Museum of the Royal Navy at Portsmouth. Victory had 3 masts, mizzen, main and foremast, plus a bowsprit. Rope stays and shrouds, standing rigging, supported the masts. Running rigging hoisted and controlled the sails using wooden pulley blocks. A brass plaque marks a spot where Nelson fell on the quarterdeck, the control centre of the ship. A row of fire buckets hang from the edge of the poop deck above. In stormy seas, it took up to 8 men to handle the double wheel, which was linked to the tiller by ropes. Separate cabins for the admiral and captain are located at the stern. 3 gun decks, upper, middle and lower, house the Victory's 104 carriage guns. The lower gun deck was a living area for most of the crew, where they ate and where they slept in hammocks. Conditions were tough for ordinary seamen in Nelson's Navy. With cramped open living spaces, there was little privacy. Despite that, there were a couple of well-documented cases of women successfully serving in the Royal Navy disguised as men. Cleanliness on board was vital to prevent the spread of disease. A sick berth equipped with canvas cots was situated at the bow end of the upper gun deck, where air could circulate. During battle, the sick and injured were taken below to the lowest deck, known as the orlop. Safety at sea depended on officers and crew working together efficiently. Strict discipline was enforced. Mutiny and desertion were capital offences under the rules at sea known as the Articles of War. While there were abuses, flogging with a cat-o'-nine-tails was falling out of use by the early 19th century, reserved for only the most serious offences. Boy sailors faced punishment with the cane into the 20th century. But life on shore wasn't easy, and there were regular and substantial rations. The galley towards the bow supplied the crew's food, cooked on a Brodie patent galley stove, fitted with 2 ovens, grill and automated rotisserie. All metal Brodie stoves replaced brick hearths and copper kettles in Royal Navy ships in the mid-18th century. Now moored in the historic dockyard at Portsmouth, HMS Victory is both museum and as flagship of the First Sea Lord still in commission, a proud reminder of the traditions and heritage of the Royal Navy. Next time I'm going to take a look at recruitment, a persistent problem, especially in times of war. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons and click on the notification bell to be informed when the next video is available, or you can subscribe by clicking on the rose window over my shoulder.